Tonight, on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, the season finale of the Eastern Kansas League. If the Lady Thunder win tonight, they win their first EKL championship. It's the Thunder of St. James Academy taking on the Mustangs of Blue Valley North in an epic showdown for the championship. Stay tuned for all the action as we set the table for varsity basketball. We are coming to you live on the road from Overland Park. This is Thunder Broadcasting Network.
All right, we welcome you here live, Blue Valley North High School. I'm Zachary Wilson alongside Mary Claire Zacharias, and we are here for the pinnacle of EKL competition. Two great teams going at it. Been hot recently. What do you think?
Final game of the regular season right here at Blue Valley North High School. Zach, Blue Valley North is such a prestigious program, led at the helm from Ann Fritz, recognized not only at Kansas City, but in the whole Midwest. And they have one of the best high school freshmen in the entire nation, Harper Winter, 18 points per game. She doesn't just score the basketball. She plays at all three levels. She gets on the floor. She's on the floor all game long, honestly. She's a great player. And then, obviously, St. James, 6-game winning streak. Can it be stopped tonight by Blue Valley North? Thunder don't want to let it happen, but it's all been a testament to their defense, Zach. I've been thinking of adjectives all week long preparing for this game, and it's just unwavering effort on the defensive end for the Thunder.
Absolutely. St. James and Blue Valley North up next on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
I'm here with the Thunder coach, Coach Snell. Coach, thank you for your time. You guys already have a share locked up for the EKL Championship. How sweet would it be to get it done tonight?
Yeah, it would be awesome. It's never happened before for us, so it was one of our goals at the beginning of the season, and so to lock it up tonight would be a great deal.
What are your keys to victory, you think, for your girls to get it done tonight?
They're a really tough, really talented team, and so we're going to have to do a great job defensively. We're going to have to keep them off the glass. They do a really good job of rebounding the basketball. And then if we can keep them from getting in transition and get in transition a little bit ourselves, I think we'll have a good shot.
Thank you for your time, Coach. Back to you guys.
Heading into the playoffs.
Blue Valley North. Are we live right now?
Good evening, Thunder fans. We are on site at Blue Valley North for the climax of the regular season. North and St. James alike looking to claim their statement win heading into the playoffs.
Blue Valley North continues to set the standard for girls high school basketball in the state of Kansas. Under legendary head coach Ann Fritz, this program has built a reputation not just across Kansas, but throughout the Midwest. The Mustangs are riding a 3-game winning streak and coming off a statement victory over Bishop Miege, a team that handed them a tough 1-point loss earlier in the year. Blue Valley North started this year strong before hitting a mid-season stretch where a couple of tough losses shook their confidence. I caught up with Harper Winter this week, and she said this team feels like it is playing some of its best basketball, peaking at the right time as March approaches. Winter wants the tone set early by being aggressive from the opening tip and attacking whatever the defense gives her. Make no mistake, there are other shooters around her. But Winter, who is featured on the SportsCenter Next Top 25 watch list, is the headliner. She is the one defense circle in red. And if she's playing at her best, the Mustangs are a tough team to beat.
Exactly, Mary Claire. This St. James team has been at their best as of recently, an undefeated 6-0 in February with 5 double-digit wins. Senior Elle Robinson has been instrumental in the Thunder's success, averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds per game to go along with shooting well over 50% from the floor. She looks to lead her team to uncharted territory tonight as the Thunder haven't beaten Blue Valley North since 2023.
The Thunder have already secured at least a share of the EKL title, but tonight, history is on the line. With a win, they would go undefeated in league play for the first time ever and capture their first EKL championship in program history. The stakes do not get much bigger than this, and Coach Snell told me His team is embracing the moment. St. James is playing some of their best basketball, and it starts on the defensive end. You don't win 9 straight games in the best league in Kansas by accident. That streak has not come against weak competition either. They have gone through Bishop Miege, St. Thomas Aquinas, and now face the Mustangs. A 9-game winning streak in this league is earned, not given. St. James' success has been fueled by relentless defensive execution and unwavering effort, as we mentioned earlier. Offensively, it hasn't been about one star carrying the load. Their production has come by everyone as they are thriving on turning defense into offense. The Thunder need to compete for all 4 quarters, as you mentioned last week, Zach.
Yeah, exactly. So we got St. James and Blue Valley North coming right up here next on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Are the mics? Obviously a huge game here tonight, Mary Claire. What are you thinking, kind of? What's going to be the keys to the game for each team?
I mean, this is the final game of the regular season, Zach. I mean, yes, this could be the EKL championship game, but there is a lot on the line for the Thunder. There's history on the line, like we've already talked about. Thunder on a 6-game winning streak, 6-0 in the EKL, but they're facing a prestigious Blue Valley North basketball program. Watch out for number 10 over here, Harper Winter. She shoots lights out, night in and night out. Thunder got to watch out for her tonight, and she has all 3 levels of this game. She can drive, she has a mid-range, obviously has the 3-point shot, but it's not just Harper Winter out here. I mean, Caroline Woods, I played with Woods club ball for many years, great player. She is a great player that gets downhill. She's a great defensive player as well, and then you have the 2 seniors, Gabby Hinton, Tatum Schruering. They can shoot the ball from deep, but they're more players on the defensive end getting those rebounds, and then Tatum Schruering's sister, Macy, a fantastic player as well. I mean, Blue Valley North only really plays 7 girls out here, and all 7 can ball out.
Yeah, this Blue Valley North team extra motivated here, trying to defend their home court on senior night. Obviously, those 2 seniors looking to go out on the right side of history.
St. James Academy exists. To pass on the Catholic faith to the next generation. To develop the minds and hearts of young people. To know truth, choose good, and live virtuously. This is St. James Academy.
Attention St. James Academy alumni. We know you've moved on to bigger and better things, but don't ghost us. The halls are still buzzing with spirit, laughter, and maybe a few rushing footsteps between classes. And we want you to stay part of it. Update your contact info so you don't miss any of the fun. It only takes a minute, and it means you'll never miss an excuse to come back, catch up with your friends, and show your school spirit. Scan the QR code and update your information today. We can't wait to see you around. Go ahead, scan the QR code, alumni.
Smoothie King, you need to rule the day. Help everybody live a healthier and active lifestyle. So faith is very important for us, for Kim and I. We're located on 66th Street in Monticello, which is basically Monticello and Shawnee Mission Parkway near K7.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
The Thunder are coming off a full week of practice, something they have not had in a while. Coach Snell told me the emphasis has been on sharpness, attention to detail, and most importantly, execution. And while execution will matter tonight, it is also about building habits for the postseason. Yes, defensive execution will be critical, but tonight I'm looking towards the offensive end. Blue Valley North wants to get up and down, push tempo, and turn the game into a track meet. That style creates transition opportunities, as after they score, you typically see them run a 50% half-court press attempting to force a turnover. If the Thunder are willing to get on the floor and stay poised against pressure, they'll be just fine. If not, it could snowball quickly. The biggest challenge will be slowing down the top freshman in the state and even in the nation, Harper Winter. She is dynamic, and it will take a complete team effort for the Thunder as they need to rebound the basketball on the first shot and finish possessions. If they execute their game plan, they will put themselves in position to close out what could be a historic night, Zach.
Tonight's pregame presentation is brought to you by Smoothie King. Enjoy a smoothie with a purpose. St. James rocking the all reds tonight. Blue Valley North obviously in the home white. Set for a great matchup here to conclude the regular season.
Thunder need to be ready from the get-go here. Blue Valley North loves to start fast, and Harper Winter told me the key for her is getting off fast, seeing the ball go through the bucket. Thunder need to be ready.
Tonight's tip-off is presented by Performance Rehab, which is dedicated to patients' health goals and success. And Blue Valley North wins a tip, comes out firing. Number 15, Evie Kincaid, puts the 2 down.
Evie Kincaid, known for her skills on the soccer field, but she's coming off a 20-point performance against Miege. You got to watch out for her, only a sophomore.
Winter pushing the ball up in transition. Hinson gets to it. Winter wants 3, finds it. 5-0 early start in the first 30 seconds here for North.
That's what the freshman can do. No hand in the face, so she's going to shoot that one.
Sullivan looking to regroup for the Thunder. Taken away, jump ball. Will stay with the Thunder.
Harper Winter averaging 18 points per game. She has a really good all-around game, could do everything on the floor for her team. And a great leader as well, trying to become more a vocal leader. She's only a freshman.
Inbound pass to Robinson, middle of the lane, just too strong. Great look in the paint for Robinson.
Those are the bunnies we need tonight, Zach, to go down for the Thunder. Robinson just can't connect. There you go. Harper Winter with the little floater. Way too easy for her. Again, no contest. Thunder need to contest her.
Beautiful move by Sullivan to get the Thunder on the board. See if they can slow down this early spurt by the Mustangs.
And this is nothing new to the Thunder. They watch film of all Blue Valley North's games, and they like to get off to a fast start, and they score the basketball efficiently. Not seeing a lot of defensive pressure here for the Thunder. They need to have more energy right now. They look really flat.
Thunder eventually forced a turnover. Finally get a stop on the defensive end. In this first quarter, Sachs bringing up the ball over to Sullivan.
And this is a Mustangs team that's coming into this game with confidence after getting that 66-52 win at Miege on the road.
Winter gets it up ahead. In the lane, just too strong. Another jump ball be called. Great hustle by Albright under the rim there. Heard she has the flu, so obviously playing through some things here tonight.
Yeah, Ireland Sullivan also under the weather this week as well, so that could cause a factor tonight, but you got to push through it. If you're a competitor, you're pushing through that. And I guarantee you both of those players are.
Schroering out to Hinson for 3. Net.
That's what,
for the senior.
Yeah, Gabby Hansen holds the school record with the most threes in a game with 8. That's her first of the night.
Sullivan finds that sweet spot. Won't go. Taken away by Sachs. Great awareness there by the freshman. Gets it into Sullivan. Fouled in the lane, and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good cut there from Ireland Sullivan, just cutting right into her defender. She'll go to the free throw line. That's Ireland Sullivan. Shooting only 58% from the line tonight, but they're going to need these to not go through. We have replays tonight. Do we have replays tonight?
Sullivan splits the free throws at the line, but ball out of bounds off of North, so will remain with the Thunder.
Thunder need to take advantage on this one, try to gain some extra points on this possession. Keys to this game is finished possessions for the Thunder.
Vietti back to Sachs. Sullivan trying to get in the lane, blocked away by Schroering.
Macy Schroering, strong player out here on her senior night, trying to make an impact.
St. James showing full court pressure. Mustangs break it rather easily.
Hinson is wide open in the corner.
The floater no good, but the rebound and putback, second effort, good for Kincaid. Mustangs out to an early 9-point lead.
This is what Evie Kincaid brings to Blue Valley North on the basketball floor. Her freshman year didn't get barely any varsity minutes, and now she's starting for the Mustangs and making a huge impact on her team, especially on the boards.
Sullivan been hot from three as of late. Can't get that one to go. Robinson forces another tie-up.
Like the Thunder being physical here right now. You see Rieger coming in for Vietti.
Ball into Ruger. Nice move to get into the lane and will be fouled. Hit the deck hard there.
Good decision there from Caroline Rieger. She's slow to get up there.
To have banged knees with number 33, Macy Schroering.
Looks like Mally Ursig will come in here from Caroline Rieger.
Definitely not a great feeling, I know from experience. One of those stingers takes a bit to go away. Nonetheless, Robinson in the paint, that signature jumper cuts the lead to 7.
Nice read there from Robinson. Initially, no one was there. Looked like it was wide open, but good recovery there for the Mustangs. It's a better shot by Robinson.
Mustangs throw the ball away. Sullivan can't capitalize on the opportunity. And Winter pushing it in transition, loses it. Complete chaos unfolding right now.
Thunder need to beat the Mustangs in transition, but good recovery there from Blue Valley North.
There's Robinson at that mid-range once again. Been the face of this team all year, carrying them through moments just like this.
Blue Valley North wants to win this game. They cannot give Robinson those easy opportunities, so she's going to capitalize.
Thunder have done a rather good job of penetrating the paint here on the offensive end, just haven't been able to finish at the rate North has. And North knocked down a couple threes, which leads them to their 5-point lead.
Blue Valley North only has 2 seniors this year, graduated 6 last year, kind of a rebuilding year, but they have many good players here on the floor.
Foul will be called on the loose ball. Thunder ball, great hustle on the defensive end so far tonight. A couple lapses, but the intensity that we've been seeing is definitely still there. Robinson gets the ball over into the corner to Albright. Gets her shot blocked out of bounds.
And that's Tatum Schroering's second block of the night. She averages 4 of those a game, but she broke the school record for most blocks in a game with 10. Also a volleyball player, big presence defensively for the Mustangs.
Robinson, shot clock at 9. Albright tries a 3, all net for the junior. 2-point game. Hinson tries responding with a 3 of her own. Can't get it to fall. Extra pass from Ursik. out of bounds.
Good hustle by both teams here late in the first quarter. You see right here, Robinson penetrating to the left. Woods, not enough hand there in Emmy Albright's face. Albright shoots 33% from beyond the arc this season. She knocks that one through.
Yeah, players like Albright, when she gets hot, definitely moves things in the Thunder's direction or whatever would be good for them. Sachs with a three of her own, blocked away once again. Schruring showing why she's a force to be reckoned with. Already with a few blocks here tonight.
And the Thunder really can't do anything about it. They're trying to shoot threes, but whoever she's guarding, it's going to get blocked. Then they try to go in the paint, it's going to get blocked as well. And then with Evie Kincaid's athleticism, she can easily get a block too. Caroline Rieger evaluated here from the trainer. She'll come back into this one. Good minutes here from Sullivan and Albright. Zay will exit.
Winter has it.
Vietti.
Over to Henson. Sorry.
No, you're good. Vietti coming into this one with kind of renewed confidence. She got pulled out early to start this game, probably because of her defensive intensity, but she's in the gap and running the floor right now looking for a bucket.
Robinson trying to get into the paint. Kicks it to the corner. Ersic for three. It is good.
Molly Ersic coming in off the bench. Great shot from her, wide open in the corner. Thunder need to knock down their open looks, and they have so far tonight. Great to see here, Molly Ersic coming off the bench, getting that bucket. Got to get it done on the defensive end, though.
Winter's three, no good. Rebound Schruring. The scoop layup attempt, no good. Thunder on the midst of near 10-0 run here.
The Winter was left wide open in the corner. That can't happen. Yes, she missed that shot, but most of the time she's going to knock that one down.
Today's first quarter is presented by Trifecta Contracting, a single-source commercial glass contractor in the KC metro area.
Seeing that shot go through from Molly Ersic coming off the bench. Coach Snell looking for her to have some big minutes tonight.
Hat. Here's Robinson off the rebound, looking to push the pace. Robinson versus Winter, kicks it out. Ganson's three is good.
Thunder shooting great tonight from beyond the arc. Coming in this game, shooting 29%. But Ganson knocks that one down, only 22% three-point shooter.
Another rebound from Robinson, and after the Mustangs' early stint, it's been all Thunder here in this first quarter. 5 seconds remaining. Vietti gets it to Robinson in the corner, and her three-pointer falls. Threes for everyone for the Thunder right now as they lead 19-12 after one quarter over the Mustangs.
I mean, the Thunder just cannot miss right now, Zach. I mean, we're just so hot from beyond the arc tonight. You see Tegan Vietti drawing Tatum Schruring to the paint, or just in a little bit. Robinson knocks that one down. Robinson's only 4-3 of the season.
Catch up with Sal and Coach Snell.
Guys, the Thunder are leading here at the end of the first, but one of the things Coach Snell told me in his pregame interview is we need to work the boards. He has not been happy tonight with how well we've been doing that. He says there's improvement needed there, but Thunder's still leading here. This is going to be a fun matchup. Back to you guys.
We welcome you back here to Blue Valley North for the second quarter. Our score is 19-12 in favor of your St. James Academy Thunder. Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Kansas Sports Central. From final scores to rankings, highlights, and more, Kansas Sports Central is your home for high school sports across Kansas. typically people would refer to games as a tale of two halves, but that first quarter felt like a tale of two halves. Mustangs came out firing early, and the Thunder responded in a huge way.
Thunder sure did respond in that first quarter, but they got to continue that for all 4 quarters. Yes, we can. It's great that we're knocking down many threes in the first quarter, but we got to continue that on.
Staying consistent throughout all 4 quarters is what the Thunder's going to need to beat this Mustangs team. Winter, tough look from 2. No good. Out of bounds off North.
Thunder doing a good job containing Harper Winter so far. Only 5 points, but usually you'd see her above 10.
Vietti looking to create some offense. Sullivan drives and kicks. Ruger now. Jansen, great move to get to the rim. Can't finish. Hinson in transition. Foul is called
on Ireland Sullivan. Yeah, it looks like poor transition defense there for the Thunder. Yes, there were 3 girls there, but you got to stay straight up. Coach Snell trying to plead his case. Looked like Sullivan was straight up. Ref thought differently.
Hinson knocks down the first. 4 new subs in for the Thunder. Sullivan stays with 2 fouls early in the second quarter.
Thunder just exemplifying their depth right now. Have a really deep roster, which is critical, especially heading into the postseason, because it's basically like we got fresh legs out there now.
It's good for North's first points since midway through the first quarter. Finally brought an end to that scoring drought, but looking to make a little bit more happen. As Sachs kicks it to Simmons in the corner, whose 3-pointer is long. North in transition. Double clutch, no good. Robinson comes up with it. Looking to slow things down here.
Yeah, smart decision there from the Thunder. No reason to go have a turnover, silly turnover in transition. Try to slow it down a bit. Robinson trying to go to work.
Great find to Sullivan, and she puts through the easy 2. Thunder by 7.
Good feed there from Robinson to Sullivan. Sullivan just putting it through.
Another foul on Ireland Sullivan, and that will be her 3rd. Only 2 minutes into this second quarter. Not great to see if you're a Thunder fan.
And that's critical, and we're only in the second quarter, and that's our 3rd.
Have to be smart, especially with 2 fouls, when you know how important you are to the team. Hinson 3, no good. Rebound and putback, no good for Macy Schruring.
Schruring, only a junior on this Mustangs team, but she's big on the boards. Looked like a travel call there. Unfortunate turnover in transition to the Thunder. Got to take care of that basketball.
Yeah, Simmons wanted to take a step towards the baseline, just kind of forgot to dribble with it.
Like we mentioned earlier, Blue Valley North on that 3-game winning streak have beat Blue Valley Northwest, and then Miege on Friday.
Huge block by Robinson, and a tie-up and foul called on North.
Good defensive sequence there from the Thunder. Everyone on the floor doing their job, and they get rewarded on the defensive end. Now got to score on the offensive side. And Blue Valley North currently 3rd in the EKL, with Aquinas 2nd at 5-1 in league play.
Yeah, Mustangs plenty to play for here. Senior night, coupled with a win, they earned their share of the EKL title. Thunder obviously trying to win it outright here tonight on the road.
And for the first time in program history for the Thunder as well. And I know how much that means to Coach Snell.
Robinson now at the line for 2. Rattles out on the first.
Thunder got to make their free throws tonight. Have done an okay job of that, but that's going to come important down in the fourth quarter.
Too strong on the second as well. Missed opportunity there for the Thunder. Schroering nowhere to go. Kincaid rather. Schroering throws up a circus shot.
Yeah, it looked like she was just throwing it up, see if one of her teammates could go get the rebound for a second chance opportunity, but the Thunder were just on it.
Robinson looking to get back into the paint. Does scramble for the ball. Ends up with the Mustangs. Not anymore. Stripped away. A timeout finally called.
Caroline Rieger on the floor once again, the scrappy and physical player she is. You can tell she's in a lot of pain right now, but fighting through it for the CKL title.
St. James Academy exists to pass on the Catholic faith to the next generation, to develop the minds and hearts of young people, to know truth, choose good, and live virtuously. This is St. James Academy.
Tonight's coverage of SJA basketball on the Thunder Broadcasting Network is made possible by the many donors to our media arts programs and the hardworking students on the Thunder Broadcasting team. TBN is a student-organized and run broadcasting network dedicated to furthering the mission of St. James Academy and the greater Catholic Church. So we are back here. Thunder leading the Mustangs by 7.
And Fritz trying to set up a play here for Harper Winter. Thunder just locking her down once again.
Winter called for the travel.
Harper Winter, the last couple of games, haven't really had the nights that she wanted to have, but looks in this game to get back to her ways. Averaging 18 points, 5 boards a game for her team, as well as 4 assists. She plays at all 3 levels, gets her teammates involved. Right there, Ursic wide open in the paint. Blue Valley North just sleeping.
Thunder were able to break through that half-court pressure Mustangs were attempting to apply.
Thunder playing great zone defense here tonight. They got to look out for that weak spot, and that's Gabby Hinson. She's been open a lot of times tonight. Thunder collect that board.
Robinson kicks it to Vietti. Finds Robinson again and will be tripped up and fouled.
Robinson trying to get in for that layup.
Yeah, senior L. Robinson definitely on double-double watch tonight.
Only has 2 this season, but she's more than capable of doing that here tonight. She already has 7 points.
Yeah, can't tell you how many times I've seen her get the rebound as well. Always coming up with the ball under the basket there. As Sachs back over to Sullivan with those 3 fouls. Great cut by Ruger, and she puts home the 2. Thunder now by 11, and Coach Snell wants a timeout.
And he said, I want Thunder basketball, all about the team, playing for each other. Ireland Sullivan facilitating her teammate right there. Caroline Rieger with the wide open layup. Blue Valley North can't do anything about that.
Great response here by the Thunder after that early spurt by the Mustangs. After those first couple minutes, looked like Harper Winter was going to go for like 40 tonight.
It really did.
Thunder have really tightened up on the defensive end and found their way on the offensive end as they have all season long.
And I think the Thunder have really just been beating the Mustangs in transition. When they get in transition, they're finishing their layups. And we saw early in the first quarter, like the first 2 minutes of this game, they missed like 3 layups. And then Coach Snell, they got eventually that timeout, and he told his girls, we need to finish those. And we could hear him up here. And then now they're finishing most of their layups now. And that's why they have this 11-point lead.
And also, Thunder done a great job of limiting turnovers. It's been one of their strengths all season long.
Yeah, when I talked to Coach Fritz this week, she said the key for her team is to limit turnovers, and they have so far. As you see, Harper Winter knocks down that 3.
Yeah, out the timeout. North was ready. Finds an open look for Winter. She knocks it down. And Vietti with the answer for St. James.
Great shot there from Tegan Vietti, just wide open in the corner.
Ball can't be controlled by the Mustangs. Thunder pushing in transition. Draw the foul on Winter.
Tegan Vietti can change a game in an instant, and she just did that right there, knocking down that 3 and getting that steal going, trying to go coast to coast. Now she's at the free throw line. Tegan Vietti shooting 63% from the line this season.
Connects on the second. Thunder shooting just 1 of 4 their last 2 trips to the line. Still, though, holding a 12-point lead. About 2 minutes till halftime. Winter tries another 3. All net.
Just straight cash there from Harper Winter. No rim hit. Back-to-back 3s for her.
11 points in this first half, more than half the Mustangs' points.
And Harper Winter is the number 3 freshman high school girls basketball scorer in Kansas with 312 total points, and by far the number 1 freshman in the state.
And after Sachs draws the blocking foul near midcourt, we are at 5 for the quarter, so she will go to the line for 2.
And the Thunder need to take advantage of this. They keep going downhill, but they have to make their free throws, Zach. And it starts right there. Stella Sachs, the Thunder's best free throw shooter, shooting it at 72%.
Splits the free throws and will check out for Ersic.
Hasn't been Stella Sachs' night quite yet. Emphasis on yet. Has no field goal. Has 0 field goals tonight.
Here comes Winter. Out to Hinson. Her 3 rattles home. And just like that, lead is down to 7 for the Thunder.
And it all started by Harper Winter getting hot from beyond the arc and then getting her teammates involved with the second best 3-point shooter on the team, Hinson, knocking it down.
Great defensive effort there by the Mustangs to deny that great cut by Ruger. And a couple back-to-back stands for the Mustangs here.
And this could get out of hand real easily right here. When Blue Valley North gets hot and they're shooting hot from the field, they are a dangerous team to play around with, and especially dangerous when it's almost halftime.
Foul be called on Ruger, contesting the shot of Elise Cabrera. Robinson pushing the pace now, back on offense. Dribbles it off a defender's foot. It appeared, but it will be Mustangs basketball.
Unfortunate there for the Thunder. It looked like it clearly hit off that Mustangs player. But once again, another turnover for the Thunder that the Mustangs look to capitalize on.
Tonight's second quarter is presented by Leavenworth Oral Surgery, a proud supporter of the SJA Crimson Club. North, great play, draws up the easy two for Kincaid there under the rim. North getting hot.
What a fantastic play call. I was watching that all the way around. Great screen on the backside there. You just saw Robinson and Sachs look like deer in the headlights. They had no idea Evie Kincaid was going around. That is a fantastic play call there from Coach Fritz. One of the best in the state of Kansas, but the best in the Midwest.
North definitely coming back on fire once again. Seeing those blocks in the paint almost every possession. Yet again, deep three from Sachs is good. Thunder continue to shoot blazing hot from three here in this first half. 34 points to the Mustangs 25.
What a confidence booster there from Stella Sachs, knocking down that three-point field goal.
Great defense there by Mally Ursic. Tips it down off, deflects the pass. Out of bounds. The Thunder with an opportunity here. Shot clock is off.
Zach, we've really seen in the past two games Mally Ursic stepping up, and that is huge for the Thunder.
Yeah, getting the opportunity to start for her on senior night has really given her that confidence she needed to take the next step.
Because it really all started right there, as it really seems.
Ruger wants three. Hers off front rim. Rebound Winter. Dangerous in transition. She loses control. Albright pushing. Sullivan's shot is blocked and still falls. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first half. Thunder 35, Mustangs 25. Brilliant first half altogether for the Thunder. Three-pointers, transition, defense, everything.
And the Thunder go into halftime with everyone on their feet right here at Blue Valley North High School. Thunder up 10 right now, but it's a crazy sequence of events here at the end of the first half. Both teams getting up and down the floor, knocking down shot after shot. Thunder looks to extend their lead, but Blue Valley North doesn't look to go anywhere.
We will be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Coach, great first half for you guys. You have the lead going into the half. How do you think the girls have done so far today?
We've done a pretty good job. We haven't been quite tough enough yet. We have let them get a couple of offensive rebounds, and then we let them make a couple of threes as well, just losing our assignments. So that stuff we'll clean up for the second half.
Thank you, Coach, for the interview.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys after the half.
Attention St. James Academy alumni. We know you've moved on to bigger and better things, but don't ghost us. The halls are still buzzing with spirit, laughter, and maybe a few rushing footsteps between classes.
Smoothie King, you need to rule the day. Help everybody live a healthier and active lifestyle. So faith is very important for us, for Kim and I. We're located on 66th Street in Monticello, which is basically Monticello and Shawnee Mission Parkway near K7.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
It had been called Rhetoric and Media Arts, and we rebranded it this year to be called Media Arts Video Production. We have an intro level class with Mr. Wahlberg. You learn the basics of
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse.
Hello Thunders, my name is Ben Mickelson. I'm coming to you from the Venerable Bishop Fulton J. Sheen production studio at St. James Academy. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of TBN Pulse. In today's episode, Jack Dahlstrand interviewed TBN's commentator Salvador Valera on the new Marion Stadium. Jacob White gives us a look at Abe's son's famous talent. Caroline Zacharias produces a piece on teaching theater, and Valerie Venezuela has an interesting look at basketball. This is TBN Pulse.
I love Marion Stadium. It's an amazing stadium. They did a great job building it. It's really fun to kind of have your own stadium, especially for your senior year. You get to have home football games and stuff. We're not traveling. It looks amazing. I love the cross and stuff they added on top. It's really nice to get to have our own press box. So we get to just kind of leave our setup up there. So in our room. So whereas we would have to travel for home games, we'd have to go to Aquinas and set up in their booth. But now we kind of have a permanent home and a permanent booth. And, I mean, the view up there is great. It's one of my favorite things. It's great because we kind of have, like, a designated area now. We're not traveling, which was kind of the main thing with, like, the football team and, like, the band and us was we're traveling everywhere for football games and soccer games. We never had home setup. But now it adds a lot more professionalism to it, which is what we aim for, is giving like the most professional stuff possible. Yeah, the atmosphere it's amazing because for this upperclassmen, like the juniors and the seniors, this is like our first impressions of getting to have actual home games. And for the underclassmen, sophomore, junior, and freshmen, they kind of get to see this and live this for years to come. And for the freshmen, I mean, it's just a great time for them to be here because there's a lot of new stuff happening. I think it's only up from here. TBN's made a lot of improvements over the last, like, just even when I joined last year and started to do more. It's made a lot of improvements. Our broadcasts are getting better and better week by week, and it's able to feel more like a professional broadcast, which you see on, like, NBC or Monday Night Football or whatever you watch. Like, you get to see it feels more professional, and it's only getting better.
Thanks to Jack Dahlstrand for that piece. And now on to Jacob White and a popular game with Popular Gamer.
To many, Clash of Clans, an online multiplayer strategy game, is just a way to have fun and relax. However, for St. James Academy senior Abe Sund, the game is much more than that. He began playing the game a few years ago, and since then he has perfected his strategy and has managed to attain a position coveted by many unemployed men in their 20s. First in the world in Clash of Clans.
Yeah, so it took a while. It took a lot of time and consideration, I guess. A lot of, not necessarily playing the game, but just thinking of a strategy that works pretty much through any base. And then I ended up finally coming up with one. So after those couple days of thinking of it, it just kind of flew pretty naturally. Yeah, just executed it each time.
Despite Abe's current skill at the game, his gameplay hasn't always been so dominant. See, Abe plays strategies which aren't meta. This means that he has to develop his own methods to take down opponents. This may seem like a lot of unnecessary work, but although playing non-meta strategies is a lot harder, opponents will have a harder time beating them, since they don't know what to expect. Early in Abe's Clash of Clans career, his anti-meta strategies were often flawed, which caused him to lose very frequently.
Thunder coming out at halftime. Welcome you back. Sorry, Thunder 35-25 lead over Blue Valley North. But Coach Fritz definitely going to have some great halftime adjustments for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. In the Kansas City area and across the Midwest, few names carry the respect of Ann Fritz. Now in her 30th season as head coach at Blue Valley North, she has built one of the most prestigious high school basketball programs in Kansas. With more than 625 career wins at Blue Valley North alone, it is her leadership that sets her apart. But beyond the wins, it is her impact on the young woman she coaches that defines her legacy. Fritz is not just a successful coach, she is one of the most respected voices in Midwest basketball, a reputation that led to being selected to coach in the 2024 McDonald's All-American Game, one of the highest honors in high school basketball. And like you said, Zach, they're going to come out firing in the second half, making major adjustments, not letting the Thunder knock down all of the threes they have been.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to kind of tighten down, especially in the lane, but we have been hitting from three as well. But the second, yeah, it's so hard to contain Thunder's offense, as we've seen all season. But Thunder got to keep up that defensive intensity as well, because we know North can turn it on, and they will.
And it's just the versatility of the Thunder's offense. We've said this many times tonight about Harper Winter's game, but not about the Thunder. They can play at all three levels. We've seen them shoot threes in Mako. We've seen L. Robinson shoot mid-range shots in Mako. Then we see them going downhill and putting them through the back of the net. So they can do everything, but it's the importance and the emphasis on playing on all four quarters. They cannot, like we said last week, Zach, in the Blue Valley Southwest game, they cannot come out flat-footed in the second half, because Blue Valley North could easily take this game by storm as they ended that first half firing all cylinders.
Indeed, and the Thunder have recently came out in the second half strong. We'll have to see if that trend continues here today.
And it would be awesome if it does continue, especially heading into that postseason play. The Thunder are going to need to have that. And we're seeing Blue Valley North coming out with that trap, and they caused that miss from Sullivan. You're already seeing them getting up and down the floor. They want to play fast here.
Here's Kincaid. Hinson loses the ball in the corner. Vietti on the fast break, looking to slow it down.
Like to see Vietti just go up there, be physical, try to get it going, especially for her as well. They knocked down a three and got to the free throw line. And you see Robinson missing that layup. You got to make that.
Here's Winter one-on-one with Sullivan. Draws the foul call. That'll be Sullivan's fourth foul.
And Harper Winter really just did a good job there initiating the contact on Ireland Sullivan. Sullivan really can't do anything about that one.
Winter, obviously an outstanding player, knows how to get to the free throw line and knows how to knock them down at the free throw line.
For sure, shooting 84% from the line this season. She earned Freeman Lady Eagle Classic All-Tournament Team and KMO All-Tournament Team in all the tournaments Blue Valley North has played this season. And they played one of the best teams in the Midwest out of Farmington. I believe that's in Arkansas. Farmington has one of the best players in the country with Easton McCullough, only a freshman as well, getting highly recruited. So they play against the best, and that's why they are the best, Zach.
Sullivan will check out with those four fouls. Thunder been unable to get a stop here. And there it is, and one for Macy Schruring. Gets the foul called on Ruger.
Schruring's first field goal of the night, trying to get it going here, trying to see the ball go through the net to gain a little bit of confidence. Thunder need to have a lot of movement on offense here. We've seen a little bit of just standing around early in this third.
It's Vietti. Moving around, gets it to Ersic. Finds an open Ruger. Back to Ersic, 4-3, just off to the back, and Hinson gets the rebound. Winter, the great move to the rim for 2.
What a slick move there from Winter. The savvy point guard, Coach Snell tells me, gets that one to go with ease.
And the Mustangs on an early 6-0 run to start the second half in the steal and lay by Kincaid. No contest even attempted by Robinson there.
And this is what I'm telling you, Zach. Blue Valley North coming out of halftime with tons of energy and confidence, and they get this into a one-possession game.
Ersic, great cut, can't finish at the rim. Ruger called, draws the foul rather, and she'll go to the line.
And we're kind of seeing what the start of this game looked like. Thunder look a little rattled, can't finish their layups. We saw 2 miss there. Rieger trying to create a little bit of second chance opportunities for her team. She does not make that free throw. Thunder need to convert at the free throw line. We've said this all season long, Zach. It is a visible turnover when you miss a free throw at the line.
Yeah, and this trip to the free throw line is brought to you by Chodlek Wealth Management. Chodlek Wealth Management helps to fit all the pieces of the financial puzzle together. Schedule a free assessment by texting GOTHUNDR, Go Thunder, to 913-402-6099. The Mustangs continue to push the pace. Foul called on Ersic.
And that was good defense there at first, Zach, from Mally Ersic staying straight up. I thought the Thunder were going to go the other way, but it looks like she kind of just took her anger out there on Evie Kincaid. Hinson will inbound.
Here's a play for Winter. Her three-pointer could have tied the game, rattles out, and Sachs with it now in transition.
I mean, Sachs can't drive on Tatum Turing. That would be a really tough task there from Sachs. You got to pass it out to Vietti on that one. You got the school record holder in front of you for most blocks in a game. It would be tough for me to go drive the basket.
Winters takes it away. North gets it up to Hinton, and we have a 1-point game.
We came into this game saying, Zach, this would be a track meet. And it's a track meet here, coming out of half. Blue Valley North bench, loving it out here. Mustangs only down 1 right now. Thunder need to have energy. You're looking at the huddle right now, and there's not much happening. Thunder need to hype their teammates up right now.
So far, it's been a game of runs, and Blue Valley North is on a run for sure. 10 points out of half. Thunder have yet to make a field goal this half. Coach Snell looking to regroup his team.
And I really think this is a testament to the hard teams that Blue Valley North have played so far this season. A lot of greats to come out of this Blue Valley North program, and Dalia Davis continues to make history. The former Blue Valley North standout is averaging 21 points and 6 rebounds per game at the University of Kansas, emerging as one of the top young players in the country. Davis made national headlines with 8 consecutive Big 12 Freshman of the Week honors, matching the record for the most consecutive Freshman of the Week awards in any power conference, which is a remarkable feat. Before college, she was selected to play in the McDonald's All-American game and left Blue Valley North as the program's all-time leading scorer. From Overland Park to the national stage, Jalea Davis continues to rise the bar, and the replacement is Harper Winter. Great player out here.
As we return from the timeout, Thunder still seeking their first field goal of the half. 3 minutes into this third quarter.
Coach Snell setting up a play for Robinson right here. And Stella Sachs didn't miss it. It was just covered from the Schuring sisters.
Ersic tries to get it into Robinson, fighting for it. Finds Sachs. finds Ganson, hesitates on the three-pointer.
Yeah, would like Ganson to try to shoot that one right there. I mean, wide open. Assuring gets her block. Hinton in transition.
And Hinton gives the Mustangs their first lead since 12-10 in that first half.
All a testament to Blue Valley North turning defense into offense. Good call there from the referee. A little too physical there from Harper Winter.
Yeah, the screen for Robinson made it difficult for her to get over that. Causes that contact. Today's second half is brought to you by Aaron Barrett State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Also sponsored by Covenant Homes, custom homes built through tradition. And by Creative Planning, offering comprehensive financial planning and investment management solutions that aligns with your Catholic values. Call 833-416-4702 or visit creativeplanning.com to connect with Troy Kuhn and learn how you can carry your faith throughout all aspects of your life.
A little discussion there with the referees trying to figure out who it last touched. And they think it last touched the Thunder, so the Mustangs will get a possession. Good pressure here from Caroline Rieger. That's got to be 5 seconds.
Ball batted back to Hinson, not the person you want to get it batted back to, open at the three-point line. But fortunately for the Thunder, she cannot connect. Kind of had a slow night. And the Thunder looking to bring the momentum back as Robinson gets into the lane. Can't quite get it to fall.
Robinson just coming out of the halftime 0 of 3 from the field. And those 3 shot attempts have been all in the paint. It's not like she's trying to shoot 3-pointers. You got to finish those layups.
Yeah, in the second half, Thunder limited on the offensive end because of Ireland Sullivan out of the game with those 4 fouls. Really kind of sputtered the Thunder's offense here. Not been able to get it going in the second half.
Thunder do the dribble handoff 2 times. And then you see every time Robinson setting that screen, trying to get it like a one-on-one situation.
Great cut by Albright, but Sachs can't get it there. The defense all over it. And the tie-up will go with the Mustangs.
And the play the Thunder are trying to run worked in that first half, but it's not working here in the second half. And that's a testament to Coach Fritz and her coaching staff reading that and shutting it down immediately.
Here comes North now. Kincaid jumper won't go. Scramble for the rebound. And a timeout called by Coach Fritz. Tonight's third quarter is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for the people and moments that matter most. Take back your strength. This is Freedom. Learn more at freedompttc.com.
Thunder need energy right now, and you can see Coach Snell in the huddle trying to hype his girls up right now. Only down 1. They want to secure their first ever EKL title, and they want to do it right here, knocking off Blue Valley North as they lost to Blue Valley North last year, 54-48 against the Mustangs.
Yeah, once again, the Thunder have not defeated Blue Valley North since the 2022 season, where they came out on top by just 1 point. Obviously, Coach Fritz's team, not an easy team to beat at any year with any level of talent.
For sure, and this is the year to do it because last year we've already mentioned Delia Davis, but they also had Aubrey Shaw, who is now playing college basketball at Harvard University, and basketball runs in the family. For the Shaw family, brother Aiden plays at Boston College. He plays a lot of minutes for the Eagles as well. And you'll see Aubrey Shaw's older brother, Elijah Shaw. You guys obviously are not at the game, but we were watching him at halftime of this game. Huge guy, 6'8". He's an offensive lineman for the Blue Valley North. football team, offers from Northwestern, Iowa State, and Arkansas. He's a big presence if you're tuning in for this boys game.
Yeah, if I wasn't mistaken, also saw his little brother playing some freshman basketball last night at St. James. As St. James once again turns over the ball to North. Sachs with the steal, though, and the foul called on Hinson.
Yeah, Gabby Hinton, you could tell she knew it immediately, tried to pull out of it, but the ref was too quick to call it.
Hopefully the Thunder can use this as a spark, can bring them back into this game. Only down by 2, but after leading it 10 by half, it's certainly been a disastrous quarter for the Thunder. It's a great team attempt to steal the ball there by North. And now they want to push it in transition.
Good hands there for Macy Schuring to get her hands on the basketball. Looked like it was clearly going to Stacks for that three-point attempt. Schuring takes it away.
Tries getting it to Winter. Poked away by Ruger, but Schuring retains possession.
I just got to say, Zach, Caroline Rieger is playing her heart out defensively tonight. You saw she bumped knees earlier in the first half, but she's given all her effort tonight.
There's Hinson from 3, continues to stay cold. And the Thunder scramble for the ball, and another jump ball will be called. This time, go the Thunder's way. Ruger definitely laying it all out on the line tonight. Wasn't in the starting lineup tonight. Seems to have taken it personally.
And now it looked like she jammed her finger, one of the fingers on the right hand. Unfortunate there from Caroline Rieger, just playing her game, which is physical, scrappy, getting on the floor. That's what every coach wants. Want Robinson to be a little more physical, attack downhill, try to get to the free throw line.
Simmons tries a 3, blocked away by Schuring.
And you'd like to see a shot fake there from Simmons, get Schuring on her heels because you know she's going to block it.
And Winter gets to the line once again, fouled by Simmons. Looking to extend the Mustangs' 2-point lead. 7 minutes into this third quarter, Thunder had yet to score a field goal in this second half. Winter knocks down the first.
Just can't happen if I'm St. James. We haven't seen a lot of physicality and the willingness to attack downhill. They need to fix that, starting in the fourth quarter and starting right now. And you can't have Harper Winter going to the line, seeing the basketball going through the net, just giving her even more confidence. And we know she already has a lot.
Sachs, freshman on freshman. It's over to Simmons. Finds Sullivan back into the game.
Coach Nell telling Ireland Sullivan to go up with it, trying to get to the free throw line. She kicks it out.
Sachs drags that back foot, and he called for the travel.
Yep,
North has definitely tightened up things up on the defensive end. Those backdoor cuts and lane touches that the Thunder saw in the first half simply just aren't there anymore.
Yeah, the Thunder got many paint touches in the first half, just not seeing it. That's just, again, a testament to North's defensive execution on their game plan. You saw right there Stella Sachs just dragging her back pivot foot. Got to have more awareness there.
Schuring drives, can't put it home with the left, but offensive rebound by Kincaid, and the mid-range goes. Mustangs by 6.
Thunder got to get a good quality shot right here. Shot clock is turned off. Got to get on the got to get the basketball in the hoop.
Sachs trying to set something up. Robinson takes it, top of the key, 4 seconds left in the quarter, and she will slip and fall. And that was the end of our third quarter. Thunder 36, Mustangs 42. You're watching St. James Academy basketball live on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. We will be right back after this.
It had been called Rhetoric and Media Arts, and we rebranded it this year to be called Media Arts
DePasquale
Video
Moore is a
Production.
proud supporter of
intro-level
student
classes.
athletics at St. James Academy. Basketball teaches teamwork, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Learn more at dmlawusa.com. Also by the Riley Company, Jim Bray, proud supporters of St. James Academy and the Crimson Club. St. James outscored in that third quarter 17-1. 1 point in the entire third quarter. Sure, Coach Snell was furious after that third quarter. Need to get things back together on both ends of the floor if the Thunder want to come together with a win tonight.
Definitely not happy. Coach Snell is not happy, and the whole coaching staff for the Thunder right now. I mean, we said before halftime, Zach, they cannot come out of halftime playing flat. They had no energy coming out of halftime, coming out of the locker room. You got to have more energy, and the Thunder got to play as a team right now. I mean, poor turnovers lead to poor transition defense, and I really think that was the story of the third quarter, just way too many turnovers.
And the Thunder just can't secure a defensive rebound here in the second half. North has had so many opportunities, so many trips to the line, as we're about to see here, and they've been capitalizing.
And they're sending North to the free throw line, it seems like, every possession, and most of the time they're knocking them down.
Macy Schruring knocks down the first to extend the Mustangs' lead to 7.
The Thunder's intensity and plan offensively needs to change right now if they want to get back into this ballgame. And that starts with everyone doing their job, even the little things well. You see Steph Curry all the time, always moving, never staying in the same place. That's what the Thunder need to do right now.
Robinson, good penetration in the paint. Finds Sachs for the three-pointer. That's the offense we saw in the first half. That's the St. James we've seen in the past couple weeks.
And that's what it starts with right down. Stella Sachs burying that three. She had all the ball and body movement on that possession, and she gets rewarded.
Winter off the rebound, puts in the easy 2.
And you saw at the end of that third quarter, Harper Winter firstly picked up Tatum Schruring, who was on the ground, then was clapping, going into the huddle, hyping up her team. She does not want to give up this lead as Mally Ersick attacks downhill, and she'll take a trip to the free throw line.
Great take by the senior there. Getting to the line, looking to run up some momentum for the Thunder here.
And you see right here, great pass there from Robinson. Stella Sachs buries it in the corner, trying to get her team back into this one.
Ersick can't connect on the second.
We've seen many times tonight the Thunder just splitting their free throws, going 1 of 2 each and every time. Free throws are super important. And it's a 5-point game right now, we could be easily leading by 13.
Great effort on the defensive end of the floor by Sachs. Vietti out in front, gets it to Ersick, who tries going up on Schruring. Nothing going there. Schruring easily with 5 blocks here tonight. Easily. But the Mustangs throw it away. Back to the Thunder.
Yeah, Mally Ersick, nothing she can do about that. Tatum Schruring is a volleyball player, and she isn't just a volleyball player. She is a great volleyball player, and I think that played into a little bit of that block right there. You can see just hands straight up as Robinson takes a hard fall right there.
Yeah, Robinson hasn't been the same since that first half. Sachs again from 3 is good. Timeout, Coach Snell. Thunder not dead yet.
We need Stella Sachs to step up. The freshman, Sachs, knocking down back-to-back threes. Huge threes for this Thunder team, getting her team back into this one. You see great ball screen action there from Robinson. Schruring cannot go over that screen. Stella Sachs steps back, shoots it with confidence, knocks it through. Thunder only down 2 right now. It's because they're playing together and everyone is moving on the offensive side.
And this was all made possible by the toughness of Elle Robinson. Seemed a bit shaken up, managed to get back up and set that screen for Sachs. Huge teamwork there. Thunder back in it, only down by 2. Finding that spark that they so much needed.
100%, Zach. I mean, Robinson could have easily just laid there. If we just sat there, if she didn't go up for that screen, Stella Sachs is most likely not knocking down that shot.
The Catholic Education Foundation provides scholarships to children from low-income families so they can attend a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Kansas in Kansas. This year, the CEF will provide over 2,000 scholarships totaling over $5.5 million. All CEF-funded students would not be able to attend Catholic schools without scholarships. CEF is helping to keep many schools open in the Archdiocese of Kansas City in Kansas. To sponsor a student in need, contact the Catholic Education Foundation at cefks.org.
And I just read Coach Bruce's lips, assistant coach here at St. James Academy, telling the team, stay in it. You're only down 2 right now. Don't blow it.
Despite trailing, the Thunder have done a great job on the defensive end of the floor tonight, just giving North too many opportunities down the stretch. An incredible layup by Harper Winter. That's the stuff you expect to see out of one of the top freshmen in the country.
Harper Winter, just a spectacular move there, getting around all the Thunder defenders. Harper Winter is such a great player we've seen all night, has 20 points on the night. But you see right there, Elle Robinson going all the way through the Mustangs defense, finishes at the rack.
And great movement on the offensive side by the Thunder there, made that shot possible. Remains a 2-point game under 5 minutes to play.
Right here, Elle Robinson going through the lane, taking it the distance for the 2. In front of all 4 Mustangs players, Thunder only down 2.
And with the substitutions, we see the return of Ireland Sullivan. Much needed return for the Thunder. Trying to claw themselves back into this game. Inbound play to Schroering for the tip-in. Can't connect. Harper Winter too strong on the 3 as well. The Thunder with an opportunity here.
Thunder need to stay composed. Do not turn over the ball because that's where they get into trouble.
Robinson with 4 defenders within 2 yards of her ties the game at 47.
Robinson just taking over the basketball game right now. The senior leader doing her job for her team as Gabby Hinson buries it in the corner for her team to extend North's lead by 3. Under 4 to go.
It's been a slow night for the senior, but no better time to get hot than in the 4th quarter with a tied game. But the response from Sullivan on the block. Both these great teams going back and forth here in the 4th quarter.
Thunder doing a good job right now just surveying the defense, taking what North is giving them, and just really executing.
St. James daring Schroering to put up a 3. Gets it over into the lane, and her sister draws a foul.
Good take there from Macy Schroering. Double team to the paint, takes advantage of it. She'll go to the line. Great back and forth ball game we have right now. Both teams really getting up and down the floor, finishing in the paint, which is huge, especially in girls basketball. But if Blue Valley North fouls the Thunder in the paint, they have to knock down their free throws. It is just a non-negotiable at this point.
Yeah, the Mustangs been noticeably more efficient from the charity stripe tonight. led them to a 3-point lead here with 3 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter.
And the basketball should go in Robinson or Sullivan's hands right now.
Robinson looking to reset things here for the offense. Kind of loses it and chucks it out of bounds. Tough possession there from the Thunder.
And that's a turnover we're talking about that cannot happen for St. James under 3 minutes at this point.
Blue Valley North, great ball movement. Gets Schuring to the paint, to the block even. Can't finish. The Thunder 3v1 in transition, can't connect. Offensive rebound, Robinson. She hits the deck hard. No foul called. Will go with the Mustangs.
Wow, what a physical play that was. Robinson hitting the deck hard. She walks off on her own power impressively on that one. Wow.
St. James crowd obviously not pleased with no foul call there.
Not pleased. We got to move on to the next play, and that means stopping Evie Kincaid, and that's what they do.
Sachs once again in transition, gets it ahead to Ruger. Takes it up and draws the foul on Schruring.
And here we go, Caroline Rieger going to the charity stripe. At this point at the game, you got to go 2 for 2 from the line. And I like how she could have easily settled for that mid-range shot, 50, 60% of her making that, but go to the free throw line, see the basketball go through the hoop, and gain a little bit of confidence for yourself.
And that will be the 4th foul on Macy Schruring, number 33, the junior. Something to maybe keep an eye on. North doesn't run a particularly deep team, so if this game was to find its way into overtime, could be pivotal for the Thunder. As Ruger splits the free throws. And Winter looks to push the ball down the court, closely guarded by Sachs.
We need defensive intensity here for the Thunder. Under 2 minutes. 2-point game. North up by 2.
Winter finds Schruring. Gives a little shove. Gets the basket to go.
That's just weight room work there from Macy Schruring working Mally Ursick. Getting that easy too.
The ball tipped away by Hinson. Nearly stolen. Robinson able to get it back. 4-point game, a minute remaining. Sachs finds Albright on the cut, and she will go to the line, and Macy Schruring will foul out of the game.
And that's big for the Mustangs, but they also have a good amount of height on the bench here for the Mustangs, as Fritz will call all 5 of her players to talk.
Fritz seemingly gets a free time out there for the Mustangs. Great coaches make great plays. Mustangs up 4, 1 minute to go. Albright at the line.
That's just what smart coaches do right there. I mean, the refs gave them time, so why not use it to your advantage?
Albright all net on the first.
Here comes Ireland Sullivan and Tegan Vietti for Ursick and Rieger. Tegan Vietti brings that defensive intensity each and every possession.
Albright knocks it down. The Thunder showing that full court pressure. And now Coach Fritz will take a timeout. Scores 52-54 in favor of Blue Valley North. It is their senior night. 1 minute between them and their share of the EKL title.
Most importantly, the Thunder need to take care of the basketball right now and contain Harper Winter, and Gabby Hinson. Winter, 20 balls tonight, dropping 20 points on the Thunder, and Hinson has herself 15 points. The senior, Gabby Hinson, trying to get a win on her final senior night here at Blue Valley North High School. Has 2 offers, Cody College, NAIA, and North Park College, which is D3. And also got an offer actually this morning. She has 3 from Newman University. So big for her. She's a great player out here, but the Thunder need to lock in right now. Stay in this game. We're at 1 minute even in this one. Thunder need to take care of the basketball and score on the offensive side.
Thunder have been great at battling back from spots like this season. We saw it against Aquinas. We've seen it against Miege. Will the Thunder win the EKL outright? We have 1 minute to decide. Coach Fritz undoubtedly drawing up a play for Winter in the timeout. Mustangs want to use all of this shot clock.
And Zach, let me just say, some would say a freshman point guard, Harper Winter, will be rattled with only being up by 2 right now, but I can tell you she's not.
Zach's doing a good job to deny the ball to Winter. 15 seconds on the shot clock. The freshman point guard in no hurry. Step through, shot no good. Rebound, Albright. Sachs pushing in transition. 24 seconds left.
They need to get downhill here. And that's
Hop step. Big play from Sullivan. Ties the game at 54. 15 seconds remaining.
Thunder need to stay straight up.
The shot from Truring, no good. Here comes Robinson. Timeout, Coach Snell. 5 seconds remaining, tie game. Disastrous attempts for North, I think, on the offensive end. And Ireland Sullivan with a big-time bucket, able to make it this long with those 4 fouls. Got the Thunder in a great position here.
Absolutely. The good player would just shoot that three-pointer, hope for the best. The great player would go downhill, try to cause a foul, but you know what? She finishes a little bit even through contact as well. And then what did the Thunder do? Get back defensively. Evie Kincaid could have easily got an easy layup if the Thunder did not get back, and now we have a tied ball game with 5.8 left on the clock.
And the confidence from Sullivan there to take it to the rim, unwavering from the sophomore. And now 5.8 seconds remaining. If you're Coach Snell, who's getting the last shot?
Ireland Sullivan is getting the shot, or if they want to try to, I say they're going to try to post up. No way they're shooting the three-pointer here. They've run this play all game long. Robinson getting it, backdoor cut right on that top block. I'm looking for Robinson or Sullivan here.
And here we are, what could be the last 5.8 seconds of the regular season. Thunder looking to go unbeaten in EKL play for the first time in school history. It'll be Robinson to inbound. Deflected out off of Sachs. And the ball will go with the Mustangs.
This game's not over.
Harper Winter and Ann Fritz want a timeout. Mustangs now with an opportunity of their own. Have to go the length of the court.
Unfortunate there for the Thunder. Got to take care of the basketball. Well, that was just good defense there from Blue Valley North. Nothing the Thunder could do about that. Rather than just trying to get in front of the player as Caroline Woods checks in here. Played club basketball with Caroline Woods for many years. She is a three-point threat, but she's really good under pressure, and that's why Coach Fritz is putting her in here.
It'll be interesting if Coach Snell wants to take a look at what Fritz draws up, whatever formation they're in, and maybe call another timeout of his own to adjust his defense. But the Mustangs on senior night with an opportunity to earn their share of an EKL championship. Each team talking it over in their respective huddles. Here we go. This place is rocking. 5 seconds remaining, tied 54-54. An EKL championship on the line.
All the Thunder need to do is just stay straight up, not afford a shot.
Hinson tries getting it into the paint, deflected out by Robinson. 2.4 seconds remain. Mustangs also with a huge offensive play.
I gotta say, Zach, that was a game-saving play there from L. Robinson. Evie Kincaid was wide open in the paint. She would have got that layup, and Blue Valley North would be walking away at the win. That's what senior leaders do. Fantastic hands there from Robinson in the paint.
Obviously, great play call by Coach Fritz. Could not account for the athleticism and IQ of Robinson. Refusing to lose here in these final few seconds. Thunder have battled back after a disastrous 17-1 quarter ran by the Mustangs.
54-54, tied ball game here with 2.4 to go. Here at Blue Valley North High School, St. James trying to win their first ever outright EKL championship game. EKL championship.
The resilience of both of these teams on full display here. Both these teams look to be in postseason form.
And Thunder got to watch out right here. Harper Winter is getting this three-point shot, or look for Tatum Schroering on the backside.
They tried a tip play earlier. Likely trying to get it into Winter and have her draw some sort of contact. There's the tip. The shot is short. And this game will expire. Tie game. It is the end of regulation. We will have overtime in the EKL championship.
Both teams playing their hearts out here tonight. We've seen tons of score changes, all that stuff. But the Thunder is doing a great job when it counts in the fourth quarter, playing great transition defense, game-saving plays, and L. Robinson took over this game with under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, getting her team right back where they need to get this win. Thunder did a good job there on that last possession. Just like you said, Zach, Tatum Schroering, the volleyball player, trying to get it set into the basket. And Fritz was not happy after that one, I have to say. Really wanted that foul call. I mean, I honestly thought it was going to be a foul, too. I mean, always just with a lot of bodies in the paint, that's always a possibility. But you see Woods, Kincaid, Winter, Schroering, and Hinson all on the floor right now. This is a young team as well. I mean, both seniors on the floor, and then we got freshman and sophomore with Kincaid and Woods being sophomore. So we got a young team out here.
And only one senior on the floor for St. James as well. Not a ton of overtime experience, I'm guessing, between both these teams. It's going to come down to who wants it more. St. James controls the opening tip. And something to keep an eye on, Macy Schroering did foul out, so while we have these additional 4 minutes, her presence in the paint, her lack thereof, hopefully the Thunder can exploit. It's Robinson trying to kick it out, misses Ruger on the cut, and it will be Mustang ball.
Good thought there from Robinson. Ruger was open, just put a little too much on that pass.
Winter trying to set something up, a dribble handoff. Taken away by Sachs. Here's Ruger. And the foul on Schroering. Ireland Sullivan will go to the line.
Unfortunate there from Caroline Rieger. Really wanted a pump fake on that one. Stop, try to get it off the glass, but just couldn't. Her MoCan EYCL teammate, Evie Kincaid, was there to beat her. Sullivan at the line needs to knock these down.
Off back rim, and this game remains tied. 3:17 in overtime. She knocks down the second, so the Thunder lead here in overtime. Winter trying to get to the rim, blocked away by Robinson. What a play by the senior leader, and now Vietti in transition, off the glass and in. Robinson in some pain, but the Thunder lead by 3.
The Thunder aren't coming away with any bruises when this game's over. Everyone is playing their hearts out tonight, getting up and down the floor, doing their job for their teammates, but also their coaches as well.
The grit and toughness on full display here tonight. We've seen it from just about everyone on this team, looking to spoil North Senior Night and take the EKL all for themselves for the first time ever.
And it's huge with Macy Schruering being out right now, fouled out in the fourth quarter. That's huge because that's a lot of second chance opportunities being missed for the Mustangs.
We can get back to where the Thunder controlled the defensive glass like they did in the first half. Should see good things. As Sachs mirroring Winter's every step. Late foul call on Ireland Sullivan, and that will be her 5th.
And that's big for the Thunder, offensively and defensively.
Didn't think there was a ton of contact, but Winter obviously knows how to get to the line. We've seen it plenty of times tonight.
I agree with you. Definitely a late foul call. Heard that whistle very late. Sullivan not so happy. Robinson will come in for. Just can't happen if I'm Ireland Sullivan. Got to stay in that game for the team. Winter getting her first point in a while. That's key for the Thunder, locking her down.
Yeah, Sachs has done a great job guarding Winter, shutting down those plays. All things considered, Winter still with 22 points on the night, but could have been a lot more. Robinson looking to drive, gets swatted away by Schruering. Great defensive play by the senior.
Good job there from Woods, not leaving Schruering so she can pass that ball off. That's a good outlet pass for her.
Winter, dangerous pass towards the out-of-bounds line. Controlled and no longer controlled by the Mustangs. The Thunder with the ball up 1, 2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Good job here from Robinson, just slowing the pace down just a little bit.
Thunder need to find a good shot here. And there's Albright cutting to the basket, gets the lucky roll, and Thunder lead by 3.
Great cut there from Emmy Albright, just picking the pocket. And then there you go, Stella Sachs with the defensive pressure in that half court, forcing that turnover.
There it was, a costly mistake caused by the inexperience. Macy Schruering not in when she'd normally be in, and the inexperience of North's lineup leads to that turnover. And then Albright once again getting to the line, St. James fans might have all had heart attacks if no foul was called there.
Emmy Albright doing a great job this season, stepping up for her team when it matters the most. That 17-point performance earlier in the year. Needs to knock these down at the line.
It's the first.
Thunder extend their lead by 4. 1:40 to go.
Albright can't connect on the second, but sure has shown up here today. Late regulation and overtime. Out of control layup attempt by the Mustangs, and the Thunder pushing back in transition. And a foul will be called, and Robinson will go to the line for 2.
Robinson has taken over this game, starting in the fourth quarter, trying to power her team to the first EKL championship in program history. Holding that left knee in pain, do that standing at the free throw line. We need these to extend this lead for St. James.
Rattles out. Lead remains at 4, 1:28 to play. Both teams in the double bonus. Misses the second. Rebound Mustangs, and Winter pushing the ball up the floor.
Zach, you got to make free throws when you're tired. Thunder really not showing that right now. Will the Mustangs take advantage with Harper Winter at the helm?
Three-pointer just short. Hinson back up to Winter. Looking to drive into the lane. Gets the 2 to fall. 1 minute remaining.
Winter with the tough floater, a little bit of contact as well. Makes this game a one-possession game.
Foul called, and Robinson will go to the line. Robinson taking a beating tonight, hitting the floor almost every possession.
Elle Robinson visibly in pain right now at the free throw line once again.
These are some warrior free throws here on crunch time. EKL championship on the line. Robinson cannot connect.
Unfortunate there from Robinson, going 0 for 4 her last 2 trips from the line. Mustangs look to take the lead here.
About 16-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mustangs trailing by 2. Here's Kincaid for the game-tying bucket. 26 seconds remain. Coach Snell telling his team to slow down.
Great read to get Evie Kincaid. Getting herself a self-checkout line bucket, as they call it. Forces a timeout there from Coach Snell. Tied ball game with 18 seconds left to go on the clock. Shot clock is turned off at this point. Thunder look to score.
And the Thunder once again find themselves in this position. Tie game. Opportunity to win it. Shot clock off. What does Coach Snell draw up? And who's a part of it?
I mean, I would say Ireland Sullivan. Obviously, she's out right now. And then I would say Elle Robinson, but I just don't know if she has enough power in her legs to get a good quality shot off. So I'm going to say Stella Saxon this one. I would say they're not going to shoot a three-pointer on this one. Try to get downhill, try to get to the free throw line at least, because you can have a little bit of a chance. And we have 18 seconds on the clock. We have tons of time right now, Zach. But you know what the Thunder cannot do? Get rattled and turn over the basketball. Keep the basketball like it's your prized possession with 18 seconds left on the clock. And I can tell you, all these girls right now are completely gassed. They do not want to play a second half of OT.
It's all the Thunder need. Smart passes and finding a good shot. Because I know Ann Fritz is telling her players, do not foul. Because any foul will send the Thunder to the line. Sachs goes back court to receive the inbound. Taking her time. Clock at 12 seconds. Guarded by Winter. 8 seconds. The screen by Robinson. Sachs drives. Scoop layup. No good. And the ball fought for, and a jump ball will go the Mustangs' way. Just 0.6 remaining. Sachs had a great look at the rim.
Amazing look, Zach. I mean, you can't ask for anything more there. I mean, wide open, just can't make it. And that happens to the best of us.
And we will have double overtime here at the EKL Championship. Thunder have had opportunities, but we will play on. Everyone is gassed. Robinson has taken a beating. The game must go on. Another 4 minutes will be played. And Kincaid for North with 4 fouls as well. So Coach Ann Fritz might have to reach deep into her bench here in this second period of OT.
Zach, we're witnessing right now high-level girls high school basketball with the best player in Kansas, but also the best freshman high school girls basketball player maybe in the nation. Harper Winter playing great basketball tonight, having herself a game, 24 points, but it's been the players around her for the Mustangs doing their job, feeding the basketball. Evie Kincaid, 15 points on the night, making huge buckets when it matters the most. But the Thunder doing a great job. Elle Robinson playing her heart out tonight. You cannot ask anything more from Stella Sachs, Ireland Sullivan, and Elle Robinson tonight, and Caroline Rieger as well. Sorry, I did not include her. But they have all been doing a great job playing their hearts out, playing for each other most importantly, and not giving up. There have been many points in this game where they could have easily given up. One example, when Elle Robinson fell on the floor under the basket. She then gets up, sets a screen for her teammates. Sachs buries a 3. And another 4 minutes of basketball right here for the EKL title on the line. Any competitor would take this any day.
Yeah, I think at this point, in double overtime, conditioning, skill set, everything goes out the door. Last game of the regular season, right now, it's whoever wants it more.
And I can tell you, both teams are very well conditioned. I mean, I don't know what Blue Valley North's summer conditioning schedule is, but Ann Fritz is the best coach in Kansas. But I've gone through Coach Nell and the girls basketball conditioning program. It is not fun, but it prepares them for this moment.
And there's Winter, poised for the moment, gets into the lane for 2. Albright getting into the lane herself, dumps it off for Ruger. Robinson falling out of bounds, passes to Albright. Too strong, almost a great find by Robinson, hitting the deck once again.
Thunder need to stay straight up here defensively, especially on Winter.
Winter gets her own board and is fouled. Robinson completely exhausted.
Robinson is not okay. She can barely walk on her leg right now. They're taking her to the sideline. Robinson trying to do everything possible for her team tonight.
It has been that type of night. Blood, sweat, and tears into this game. On the scoreboard over there, it says 6. Unfathomable. What a game.
Robinson once again walking off on her own power, but in a lot of pain, trying to fight through it. The adrenaline is definitely kicking in right now. You can only fight through for so long. You also got to protect yourself at the end of the day, Zach, because we're going into the postseason as well. Yes, this is an important game, but you got to be 100% going into the playoffs.
Winter knocks down the first. Mustangs lead by 3 early into the second OT. She extends it to 4.
How many lead changes we've had in this game is crazy. Both teams getting up and down the floor, getting points on the board. 64-60, under 3:30 to go. Stella Sachs needs to carry this team right now. And she cannot lose confidence after that potential game-winning layup. You got to put that behind you and keep moving forward.
Thunder missing two of its leaders, usually found in the paint, Robinson and Sullivan. Not many times this season would you see both those two off the floor at the same time. Thunder got to adjust. Mally Ersick will be called for the walk. Seems to have dragged that back foot.
And that's that pivot foot you got to keep on the ground. Unfortunate there for Ersick, and another turnover for the Thunder.
Over the course of this game, we've seen an electric environment grow here at Blue Valley North for this regular season finale, and it has not disappointed. Winter once again facing that relentless full court pressure by Sachs.
Thunder got to stay locked on their man right now. You got to smell their jerseys at this point in the game.
Winter took on some contact, couldn't finish. Ruger now trying to take it coast to coast. Gets it back up to Sachs, looking to reset. Kicks it off for Albright for three, rattles in and out. Vietti had a great look at the rebound. Girls hitting the floor left and right.
Great hustle there from Tegan Vietti, trying to get that rebound for her team, trying to go the other way. And here's Hinson driving into the lane, getting herself to the free throw line, trying to extend this lead for the Mustangs, up by 4.
Yeah, back to the free throw line. If the Thunder could have just capitalized in either the first OT or all of regulation on their free throws, they wouldn't have found themselves potentially still playing in this position.
No, you're completely right.
And that's the difference in this game.
Yeah, you're completely right. We just got to say it flat out. I mean, the Thunder have to make free throws to win games. I mean, that goes with any team. And if you don't make your free throws from the get-go, it's going to come back to bite you. And that's what we're seeing.
Can splits the free throws, but an offensive rebound and a new shot clock for the Mustangs.
Huge rebound there for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs should use this whole shot clock, but Winter decides to drive in.
Winter, obviously an expert at drawing fouls, will go back to the line for about the 6th time tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Plenty of opportunities the Mustangs have mostly capitalized on throughout the course of the game. Winter connects on them both. Blue Valley North with a 7-point lead, just under 2 minutes. Elle Robinson checking back into the game for the Thunder.
That's what a competitor does, and Elle Robinson is that one. She's coming back into this game. And if Elle Robinson's coming back into this game, that means she wants to make an impact. She's getting the basketball, trying to go to the rack and score.
Coach Snell telling his players they got to go, trailing by 7. Mally Ersick is fouled and will go to the line. Connected on 1 of 2 earlier today.
Good feed inside there from Robinson to get Ersick a look. Ersick playing big minutes tonight for the Thunder on both ends. She's being very aggressive, which I love to see from her. Because usually we don't get that. We usually just see jacking up threes from her. But she's really making an impact in this second half of the season.
Knocks down the first. The second is also true. Thunder in that full court pressure. Sachs up on Winter. Tries the mid-range, will be short. Rebound Ersic. 1:19 to play. Travel on Emmy Albright. Took that extra step.
See right here, did Emmy Albright travel? Looks like she does.
Robinson still in some discomfort. Has to come back out. Winter fires the ball ahead to Hinson. Mustangs content to burn this whole shot clock if they can. With a 5-point lead here in double overtime.
Thunder starting that trap. And it works, forcing a timeout there from Coach Fritz. Thunder got to continue this defensive intensity right now. 58 seconds left to go in this one, 67-62. Blue Valley North up by 5 right now over the Thunder. You see Ireland Sullivan right now in the huddle trying to hype her team up.
Considering the course of this game has gone on a complete emotional roller coaster, have to think how hard it would be to stay composed in this moment. And that just makes it all what more impressive what Harper Winter has done as a freshman, by the way.
And Harper Winter has 30 points tonight, Zach, and she's been scoring at all 3 levels. We said that from the start of this game. She can do it all. A great all-around player, including getting her teammates involved and getting key rebounds as well. We've seen that first OT, getting 2 crucial rebounds off Tatum Shoring's misses to create second chance opportunities for her team.
30 points tonight for the freshman from Blue Valley North. Has lived up to the hype and more.
And that's no surprise. She has 2 offers, Arkansas and Mizzou, and just went to unofficial visit to Iowa City last weekend. She's a big-time player coming out over the park.
And just as we're talking about her, Tatum Ganson takes the charge.
There we go.
And it will be Thunder ball.
Yeah, there we go. Tatum Ganson coming off the bench, already making an impact, causing a charge there. Every coach loves that. Watch out for a 3-point shot. She can shoot it.
Clock dwindling. Sachs tries a 3 off the glass and too far. Thunder certainly probably have to foul here. And there it is. On to Kincaid. She will go to the line with 2 huge free throws.
Thunder missed it, but Gabby Hinton was wide open right there. They could have easily had a layup there. Fortunate for the Thunder. Kincaid goes to the free throw line, having herself a night tonight with 13 points of her own, shooting 70% from the free throw line this season, knocks down the first.
Yeah, incredible. Kincaid, Hinson, and Winter combined for 60 of the Mustangs' 68 points here tonight. And there's 2 more at the line. Mustangs lead is 7, 30 seconds remaining. Thunder got to go. And that they do. Rutger puts home the easy 2.
They've got to set up that full court pressure as they do, just a little too late there. Players are running back trying to play defense, forgetting they have to do full court pressure, allowing them to inbound the basketball to Winter.
Obviously not the player you want to be fouling at this point in the game. 5-point deficit, just under 20 seconds to go. Splits the free throws, 6-point game.
Thunder got to shoot 3s now. You're under 15 seconds.
Sachs drives in, called for the foul is Kincaid. But even with these 2 free throws, there'll still be a 2-possession game, 12 seconds to play.
Yeah, and I said shoot 3s there because usually So usually would say you would drive in to either make a layup or try to get fouled. But the Thunder just haven't been making their free throws tonight, so that's why I'm saying shoot from three, because there's not a high percentage that you're making your free throws, especially because you're tired at this point. You're playing a full game and then 2 overtimes.
And the Mustangs control the rebound and will dribble the rest of this one out. An absolute thriller here tonight, but the Thunder fall short. 64-70 in double overtime. Absolute masterclass by the Blue Valley North freshman Harper Winter.
I mean, what a game Harper Winter had tonight. Over 30 points for her, just showing why she is the best in the state of Kansas and even in the country. Only a freshman. Blue Valley North extends their winning streak to 4. Thunder played good basketball tonight, but just could not get it done.
Yeah, definitely a great effort tonight on the road. Still claim a share of the EKL title. Lots of room for improvement heading into the playoffs, but certainly not a performance to hang your head up out.
Yep, and sub-state starts next week. So now you head to practice, you dominate in practice, you focus on execution like they focused on this week, and you come back next week better than ever, and this game prepared them for the playoffs, Zach. I mean, this is playoff basketball against Blue Valley North at Blue Valley North, and they hung with this Mustangs team, and that's huge.
And the Lady Thunder will be hosting Sub-State next Wednesday against an undetermined opponent. Make sure to tune in for that. But as of for tonight, we'd like to thank tonight's sponsors. We'd also like to shout out our entire production team. I'm Zachary Woolsen alongside Mary Claire Zacharias. On behalf of our Director of Broadcasting, Cohen Merrick, and our Director of Educational Programming, Zach Rockford, we thank you for watching TBN, and the boys game will be coming up next. Go Thunder, and God bless.